All right, so the original Mission Impossible. Just getting us out of the way right away. I hated this movie when it first came out. Um, Not because it was a bad movie or anything, but they kill fucking Coach Bombay at the very beginning. They kill fucking Coach Bombay. He was just sitting there doing his shit, doing his hacking skills in the elevator, and then all of a sudden the elevator's going up. And spoiler alert, fucking John Voight, Angelina Jolie's pappy, is a bad guy. Imagine that. A dude that spat out a couple of kids that like to diddle each other. Rumor has it, killed a bunch of people on his team for no reason. Why? Because $10 million, which sounds like a lot if you're poor or if it's the 90s or before. But be that as it may, I was 12 years old when this movie came out. Big fan of the Mighty Ducks, and they killed Coach Bombay in the first minutes. Spoilers. But anyway, I watched this movie as an adult because I haven't seen it as a kid. Not the first one, honestly. I hated the first one so bad I didn't even bother watching the second one. But Mission Impossible, I digress, is a fantastic movie. Does it hold up nowadays? Kind of. It is very much a product of its time. It's still a really well put together movie. I did no research on this, so the director / screenwriter of this, his name sounds familiar. I can't think of it right now because, again, this is a test run for my YouTube channel, doing this on there. But it starts off really well. Everyone's going on a espionage little thing. Words. Anyway, they're on a spy mission, and everything goes wrong. Everyone ends up dead. Spoilers. First and foremost being Emilio, who dies in the dumbest way possible. He's sitting there doing his thing, and then, the elevator I'm supposed to be in control of is going up, and then he looks up, and spikes come down, and I kid you not, the spikes look like this, and he just goes, "Oh no, I'm gonna," and that's what it looks like when he dies. And I just remember myself being in the theater going, "No, Emilio, why, Coach Bombay?" But so it was funny. I could literally hear "Bleh" when he died, and so everyone dies. Ethan Hunt does his first of many epic lines that were quotable from this movie, which is a big reason why this movie stuck so bad. Everything from the preview, starting with, "I understand you being very upset. You've never seen me very upset." And then he smushes his gum together, throws it on the wall, and bounces out. The movie's fantastic. You don't know who's good and who's bad unless you've ever seen a spy movie before, in which case you know it's the mentor and his lady friend. But in the 90s, I'm sure people, and I know I was very surprised the first time I went through, mostly when they killed Emilio. But I digress. Later on, they get Jean Reno, who is a douchebag the whole way through. And then lo and behold, said douchebag turns out to be a double agent. And luckily, his buddy Ving Rhames isn't a complete butthole. But, sorry. I just remember my friend told me I should sit back a little more when I do these. Plus, I was probably very loud for the very beginning. I didn't do any sound test on this. I know, so unprofessional. But the movie through and through is really well done. I don't know why. Well, I know why I hated this, but I shouldn't have hated this movie as much over the years as I haven't. And I am actually going to watch Mission Impossible 2 for the second time in my life. Actually, all the way through the first time in my life, because I've only seen bits and pieces because I refused to watch this as a kid and young adult. So I will be back in probably about 2 hours after, 2.5 hours I'm going to get cleaned up. I finished watching it right straight away from work. So I'm going to get cleaned up, watch Mission Impossible 2 for technically the first time all the way through. And I hear it is the worst one anyway. Because I picked back up in the series at 3 because I love Philip Seymour Hoffman, because he was Dusty from Twister, and then he turned out to be one of the greatest actors of the noughties. And Yeah. So anyway, as far as that goes, I think I'm going to end it there. As far as this whole thing goes, comment below. Let me know, what did you think about Mission Impossible? Were you pissed off like I was because you were a child of the '90s and loved the Mighty Ducks and they killed off Coach Bombay in the first 5 minutes? Or were you a person who actually watched movies because you wanted to watch movies and you really like espionage thrillers? And this was actually, for its time, or even as a whole, was actually really well done and a really great espionage thriller. And I can't wait to see the second one. And I hope I get anyone in here when I post the second video. Man, that's getting blurry. Come on, give me love right here. Um, so anyway, comment below. Let me know, what do you think, and let me know just nitpicks. Let me know what I can do better to make these more interesting, more comprehensive, and I can check the sound and video quality in advance. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you.